Hey everyone, so it is about 11:20 on Saturday and we've had a very long 24 hours. We started out here in the house and we ended up here. But it was a very scary 24 hours and they did a lot of tests. The doctors think that everything is okay. But I told you earlier about me cracking my phone screen or damaging my phone screen. Well, I went on the interwebs and I typed a little gimme screen. They're like, hey, just bring your phone into this place, and that's what I'm gonna go do today. So today's Sunday. We actually didn't get the phone fixed yesterday. Noel had been pumped full of Benadryl on Friday night. We'll get into that a little bit later.
There are a bunch of trees and stuff being removed from our yard and the neighbor's yard.
So, but we are gonna go down, have a good day today, get the phone fixed, and hopefully everything works out. I did not get my phone fixed, but basically I'm a bonehead. We're in the car because it is raining. We have a cute baby girl. Well, you know what? It's not that bad. We should probably go.
We are about to go on an adventure. Dun, dun, dun. Adventure. Don't you dare put that on there either.
So we went for it. We're here at the park. And you can see hasn't really hit us yet, and we are going to go inside.
On Friday morning, I noticed that my vision was getting blurry, and so I came home and I told Chad, hey, my vision in my right eye is just really blurry.
And I was like, hey, it's probably because you just haven't slept that much and your sleep, like the lack of sleep's catching up to you, and that's what it's like for me too, because I know like I have a really hard time seeing stuff when I have a lack of sleep. And Noel is such a trooper. I'm telling you, she goes nonstop for this baby girl back here. And she's just the best mom in the world. And I said, well, just get some sleep and then, you know, we'll see how everything goes. She calls her an eye doctor, and her eye doctor says, you need to go to the emergency room.
It's not normal for your vision to get blurry.
And to get an MRI. And I'm like, they're not giving you an MRI at the emergency room just because you have blurry vision, Noel. Well, I was wrong, and we got there, and she grew some symptoms. She called me, I'm at work, she's like, my arm's going numb, and my face is tingly, and I'm like, oh crap, like, let's go now. I'm out in the waiting room for like 10 minutes. They finally let me come back, and they're like, we're moving her to the main hospital.
While I was back there, they did a full neurological exam. They said, yes, we think that you're having a stroke. They took me in the ambulance, sirens on.
And this is what freaked me out. I hear the doctor say, we can give you the medicine, but you may bleed out. Like, there was nothing seriously like textbook movie-like stuff.
Like, I wasn't having like weakness or loss of speech or confusion.
Oh yeah, she sounded normal.
She probably sounded quite casual about that.
And I'm like, do strokes get worse? Is this the worst it's gonna be? Because that was your thought too.
Well, I told him, I asked him, I said, well, you know, is this as bad as it's gonna get? Because I can live with my face tingling and blurry vision for the rest of my life if it, you know, the risk is me bleeding out. I mean, I was literally like at the furthest point of when they could give it if they were gonna give it. And so the doctor, they decided, you know, they were gonna keep moving forward as if it was a stroke, but without the medicine administration until I got over to the main hospital. So I went in the ambulance.
There was this whole moment, like it's like this 10-minute window where we're making a decision of whether or not you're gonna be different for the rest of your life, or you could die. And that was kind of like the choice that was given to us. Except for the ER doctor did say, I don't think it's that bad.
Right.
So then you take you to the hospital, and I see the ambulance drive by me. It was one of the longest 30-minute rides. I couldn't ride in the ambulance. They finally let me in. Oh my gosh, and let me tell y'all something. You don't know what it's like going into an ER room. You might know, but hopefully you don't have to know what it's like going into the ER, and you find out they had her in resuscitation too. That kind of freaks you out a little bit.
Like, yeah, for you didn't know what had been happening since I left.
My heart was like pounding and just dropped until I actually got to see her face, and she's back there smiling at me like, and I said to the nurse, I'm like, what the heck? And they're like, well, it's because it works out the best for her to be in this room and blah blah blah, and we want to be able to move around. I know this is not really the video we were planning on, but I'm glad we are here making this video. Yes. I'm freaking out. They're running a bunch of tests on you. They do the MRI. Everything comes back fine.
They do a CT scan, another X X-ray, MRI, lots of lab. They said that I was showing all symptoms, that all my scans look clear, and that...
Oh, whoa, stop.
Yep,
Stop.
you can't have that.
Give it, stop. You cannot. Babies! Is anybody thinking about having a baby? They will put their foot in hand in everything they're not supposed to.
So that I have what was called a complicated migraine, which is a migraine that part of the symptoms are that of a stroke.
So, then they gave her some medicine.
They gave me IV Benadryl.
IV Benadryl. Girl, what do you want?
And lots of fluids. So, all to say, I am feeling much better. My vision is returned. I no longer have a headache. I'm no more tingling, any of that kind of stuff. And I'll be following up with a neurologist.
And I'm still shaken up by it.
I think you may be more shaken up by it than I am.
I think for me, like, one of the most difficult things is in the past where you've been through this before, and it's not to make light of anything in the past, but it's been kind of like, if something happens to Noel, what can I, like, how do I deal with it? Yeah. But now it's like, if something happens to Noel, how do I explain it to Gwendolyn? You know, who, like, and I don't mean to be, like, down or morbid or anything like that, but when the doctor was, and I didn't even think about, you know, the possibility of you not coming home being a thing until the doctor said, oh, you could bleed out, you know, and I don't know what your decision was. I did not know what your decision was on the way to the hospital. Right. And I would think, I'm driving over there, and my thought is like, hey, like, am I gonna have to, is my life gonna change? But everything worked out. Look how beautiful this girl is.
Yeah, we're happy.
And we're happy.
I want to say a huge shout out to those of you who knew what was going on and were praying for us, as well as for my mom, who graciously took care of Gwendolyn without any hesitation. And so we're just thankful to have our friends and family to support us.
Absolutely. And we're so blessed.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you start your day off and everything is just your typical Friday, and then all of a sudden things you just start to feel strange, and just kind of things happen, you know.
I was showing a little bit there, wasn't I?
It really just changes your perspective on what we need to worry about and what's important. It's interesting that this falls when the two of us have had a lot of difficulties, unexpected frustrations, just things popping up we weren't planning on and dealing with, and this is just one more way that God has shown us mercy, and we're incredibly grateful.
It's so funny because I made that video on Friday, I made the video on Thursday about how things don't always go your way, and it's like, yeah, like, wow, great lesson Friday morning. Like, I wasn't no one plans on, like, thinking you're gonna have a stroke.
So that your wife will, or that, yeah.
And Gwendolyn, say something to them, okay? They love you. You're like the star of the show.
You wanna hold it?
You wanna hold it?
Vlog?
You wanna vlog?
In? Oh, that's close up on mommy.
Okay.
Okay, very good girl.
Okay.
I'm
probably all over the place here.
Yeah, you're still shaken by the experience.
Yeah, and it's a lot of kind of, I don't want to say PTSD, but this is just a long series, and we haven't got into all of Noel's medical stuff. I'm still, like, tense. I still have a lot. Anyways, long story short, been a very long weekend, but we're very happy, and we know we're in a good place. This is not typical. We're typically not in a car.
Like special edition.
But this is what we're limited to right now, and I am so happy to be here in this car right now with these two ladies right here. But we do want to thank you so much for watching. And please excuse the skin that I'm exposing right now. Please do like, comment, and subscribe. It does help out the channel far more than you know. And even if you don't want to subscribe to this channel, if you find a channel that you do like, please subscribe to their channel. You guys are awesome, and I hope that you all have the most amazing day. I hope that you can see me because I can't see you.
Daddy needs to use back. Thumbs up this thing.
See you later.